Serena, I'm sorry. The way Dan was talking, I thought it was over.
Over?
Maybe not exactly over, but...
I should go. This is not what I had planned.
No, I think it's exactly what you had planned.
Serena, this is not Sarah's fault.
No, it's Georgina's.
Whatever.
I never meant to get in between you two. I swear.
Hey, please, it's okay.
No, it's not, because now she's upset.
Yeah, I am. You manipulative
Oh, what are you
psycho
doing,
bitch!
Serena?
You have been planning this the whole time! She's lying to you, Dan!
Goodbye, Dan.
I am telling him everything.
Tell me what? What is it that you need to tell me?
Hey, it's Sarah. You know what to do.
Voicemail.
Okay, like we talked about.
Hey, it's me, Dan. After you left, Serena and I got in a huge fight, and she said all this crazy stuff. I honestly don't know what to believe, but what I do know is that I want to see you. So, call me.
Excellent work. She's totally calling back.
This is so weird. I don't normally do plots against people.
Don't worry, Virgin. I'll talk you through it. Right on schedule.
Hey.
Hey, I just got your message.
Oh, good. So, sorry about this morning with Serena. That was very awkward, to say the least.
Yeah, a little bit.
Last night really changed things for me. Serena and I left things kind of uncertain, so I think I want to end it. I know I do. Will you meet me?
Our spot in the park by the pond?
See you there.
We're turning around. One last battle and the war is won.
Humphrey, you are a born liar.
Thanks, I think.
All that stuff about last night was genius. Anything you want to tell me?
No. Like you said, just born to lie.
Honestly, Dan, last night was fun, but I didn't really know what it would all mean to you.
Well, I normally don't jump into things like that, so when I do, it means a lot.
Me too. That's why I think we should be together forever.
Georgina, look, Serena told me everything. All right, and I believe it.
No, you don't understand. She was upset and jealous. I'm sure she told you all kinds of things to make you think the worst of me.
No, just stop it.
I never meant for this to happen, but it did. And I know you feel it too. I mean, how else do you explain last night?
I don't know, and I wish I could.
So you're just gonna go back to Serena like nothing happened and just leave me all alone?
Oh, you're not alone, G. I'm here now. And I brought some people who really, really want to see you. I think you remember your parents.
The only thing feared by the spawn of Satan? Mom and Dad. Leave it to Blair Waldorf to know that bitches don't just happen. They're made. By parents even more wicked than their offspring.
Okay, Mom, Dad, this is not what you think. You have to believe me.
There, Georgie. It's gonna be okay.
No, this time it won't.
Or it won't. Your parents were so worried, G. They told me everything. How you're supposed to be on the equestrian circuit, but sold your show pony for cocaine.
That was a difficult time, but I've put that behind me.
When? When you were in rehab? It's hard to get clean when you hitchhike into town, steal a credit card, and book a ticket to Ibiza.
You didn't see where they sent me. I mean, that place was awful. It was in Utah. At least I lasted longer than Lohan.
We were trying to help.
I've had enough. I have to go.
Georgina, stop.
Yes, stay, Georgina. I'll go. Oh, that reminds me, I almost forgot to leave you with the information I discussed with your parents.
What's this?
Where you're going.
A boot camp for troubled girls.
Blair was kind enough to do some research.
Haven't you heard? I'm the crazy bitch around here. Have fun in reform school.
You should call Eleanor. We won't be back tonight.
Wait, what? I thought she was back home in Connecticut.
You thought wrong. Yes, hello. What time are your visiting hours? We're coming to see Georgina Sparks.
Get out your brooms, kids. We're off to see the Wicked Witch of the Upper East Side.
Mr. Bass, visiting hours of started.
Oh. Oh. I can't believe I have to see my sworn enemy with Nancy Pelosi hair.
Now that you mention it, maybe it's best if I go in alone.
What?
You just said it. You're enemies. Why would she help you?
Because I'm gonna threaten to send her back to boot camp if she doesn't.
Blair, Georgina and I go way back. We have a special bond. I'll handle this one.
You didn't even need me here. You just wanted to get me alone. Away from Nate. Away from our first night in our apartment.
And his motives were pure, of course. I'm sure it's a simple coincidence that he asked you to move in right when you and I began speaking again.
He asked me so I wouldn't have to take the subway next year.
That's maybe why he got the lease on the place. But asking you to move in was for my benefit. Ask him yourself, or you could just trust him. Still, the fact remains you chose to spend a night in a car with me over a night in your honeymoon suite with Nate. But then again, we all know your weakness for limos.
I came here for my best friend.
Is that the only reason? What is this place?
Welcome. Are you a wayward soul in search of direction?
I think I'm in the wrong place.
Chuck Bass? Have you been saved too? You're more than welcome to come with me. I have to supervise the kids making papier-mâché apostles for the set.
It's, brilliant.
Oh, it's not that hard. It's just some flour and paste.
Getting these Jesus freaks to believe you're one of them so you don't have to go back to boot camp.
Still the same old Chuck. Why can't you believe that people can change?
Well, people can change, but you?
You're wrong, Chuck. You know, as bad as boot camp was, it really gave me time to think about the person I'd become. Scheming, manipulative, sickened me. So one day I decided to do something about it. I went to church, found Jesus, and I told him all my sins.
Well, I bet that was a long talk.
He forgave me. Look, I know it seems crazy, but for the first time in my life, I'm happy. But if I know Chuck Bass, you're not here to be reformed.
I came to ask if you know a man named Gabriel Edwards.
I don't think so. Why?
He claims he met you at Butter that night you roofied Serena.
Ooh, yeah, I've been praying overtime for that one. But that's impossible. We never went to Butter. We were back in my hotel by midnight watching the hills as Serena drooled on my shoulder.
Hey.
You and Blair were right about Gabriel. He's lying about meeting me that night. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. Look, hang tight. Blair and I will be there as soon as we can. Actually, since my limo's gone, that may be a while.
And eventually, a queen realizes that a dark prince only has one thing on his mind, and it ain't slaying dragons. So she takes her pumpkin carriage and goes back to the castle.
What happened to your limo?
Arthur won't answer his phone, but I'm guessing Blair took it.
Blair? You came here with Blair? You know what? It's actually my day off, and I really miss the city.
Oh, dear queen, heed the words of a king. Look like an angel, talk like an angel. The devil in disguise. XOXO, Gossip Girl.
Come on, G. Don't you miss Dior? Prada? Looking fabulous? I mean, for you?
Jesus loves me as I am.
He would love you more with some styling. Think of the fun you used to have pretending to be Sarah and Svetlana, slipping people roofies, outing them to their unsuspecting parents at dinner.
Those things don't call to me anymore, Blair. Look, I made a choice. I let go of the evil so I can find love and happiness with the good. I know it sounds dull, but it's actually quite nurturing. Can't you understand?
More than you know.
I gave up my old ways when I let Jesus take the wheel.
That is a Carrie Underwood song, not a life choice.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you if it goes against my beliefs.
But when you look at it, Jesus drove you here, right?
Actually, I believe his name was Jesus.
Not in the cab, in your country western way of life. You said God would help you find a way to earn my forgiveness, and here it is.
So my amends would be to entrap Poppy Lifton, get the money back that she stole, and destroy her in the process.
Exactly. If you cut revenge out of the Bible, there's not even enough pages to make a pamphlet.
And they shall know I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance on them.
How'd you know my favorite passage?
Can we just talk for a second?
I don't get it. Everything came together for today.
I'm sorry. I can't write my vows. I mean, how could I when we don't agree on how to raise our children or how to get married or anything?
What happened to taking a leap?
Well, but the stakes are too high.
Ah, the wedding march. Here comes the awkward pause.
I'm sorry, everyone. There's been a slight delay. I'm sure there's just a tear in her hem or something. I'll check and I'll be right back.
We are going to fight. We're gonna want to kill each other sometimes. That's what marriage is about. Not running away from every little problem, sticking it out, committing. Do you think you can do that or not?
I don't think I can.
Wait. So you're not getting married, Scott?
What? Who are you? This is a private conversation at a private event. How dare you? What, do you know him?
Oh, yeah, that was...
Your love child. Yeah, not dead. Congratulations, it's a boy. Hey.
Hey.
So I finally made amends with Blair, and we're in a really good place, and I couldn't be happier. How was your day?
I hate to compete, but I made amends with Chuck, Nate, and my dad.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah, all right. So now that we've knocked down our last obstacles, are we finally ready to do this?
Well, do you remember that we said if we ever jumped into a relationship again, that would be it? That we would only get one more chance? Are you sure that I'm the one person you want to be with?
Are you talking about Blair? Serena, yes. I'm sure you are the one. Whether or not I've admitted it to myself, you have always been the one. I only have a minute.
Humphrey, going rogue is not part of our agreement. Where the hell have you been?
I'm writing the Serena chapter.
What?
So watch out. Just when you think you're dancing off into the sunset, a lightning bolt may strike you down.
Yum. Why are you mad? I didn't decide to close the airport.
Lily and Bart are the least of my concerns.
Oh, you're mad that I invited Steven to dinner?
No, I'm thrilled that you invited your ex to our Thanksgiving dinner. I was hoping maybe Ben or Colin or Carter could stop by later for apple crostata.
Oh, come on, Dan. I only invited them because they had nowhere else to go. What would you have done?
Called you. Given you a heads up. In an equal partnership, you're supposed to take the other person's feelings into consideration.
I'm sorry, but it happened so quickly, and honestly, I didn't think you'd care.
Did you invited the guy you were ready to get engaged to at Cotillion?
Why are you being so insecure? Look, I'm fine. Your ex is here.
Because you invited her.
But we're together now. I think your stuffing's burning.
Hey, Dominic Dummy.
Georgina. No Vanderwood's family holiday would be complete without you.
Keep your flattery in your pants. I know you sent in 2 Serena chapters to Vanity Fair.
I did. They're both the truth, and I'm still not showing you either.
I don't need to read them. Obviously, one is the stupid Serena serenade that you've been composing since 9th grade, and the other is the piercing expose that you started to write over the summer. Don't be an idiot. Do you want to win, or do you just want to win Serena?
There is no winning without Serena.
Dinner's ready. So to many more years of love, happiness, and good friends.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, well. I, too, have something to be grateful for. Freedom of the press. If you'll all take a look at your phones, you will soon realize that my protege, Daniel Humphrey, has just released the latest installment of his serial. A chapter on our very own Serena. The right chapter, thank you very much.
What's she talking about?
Serena van der Woodsen, Golden Girl, falls from grace.
A faux love story.
Serena is nothing. She's a golden shell. Give her love, and she'll do anything you want.
Serena, I know you're upset.
Well, with daddy issues like these, it's not hard to push the right buttons. And once you do, the most powerful girl on the Upper East Side has no power at all. I understand if you would have written this in the spring. You were so mad at me then. But why would you write this now?
Why not write it now? It's no less true than it was then.
Okay, I'm sorry. I must be confused. I mean, has everything that's happened since Cotillion been a lie? The Vespa, the bar? Did you ask someone to stop the elevator?
Vanya, I told him I was trying to win you back. But everything I've said about how I feel is the truth.
No, that's not possible. That doesn't make sense. You couldn't say these things about me if you loved me. I invited you into my home, Dan. I am my world, and then you just humiliate me.
That is the issue. It's my world.
Oh, come on. It's a figure of speech.
No, it has always been your world, and you've never let me forget it. I've always been a visitor. The poor kid from Brooklyn who you've never seen as an equal to you.
Okay, so this is your payback. Do you feel better about riding the subway to school since you made a fool of me and everyone?
What I did is no worse than what all your friends do to each other every day. You try to ruin each other, and then you sit down for Thanksgiving, and you call yourselves family.
You were supposed to be different.
I used to be. Got me nowhere. So now I'm the same.
Goodbye, Dan.
Hey, Dan, before you go, that was from all of us.
Daniel, I just wanted to say I was impressed with your latest literary offering. You've restored my faith in your generation. If you ever need anything, give a call.
Do not leave me alone with them. Last time I attended a shunning, I froze my jock off in Siberia.
Oh, it can get just as cold around here. You think they hate me?
They fear you. Welcome to the Upper East Side.